All right. Yeah, this politician, there's something else. All these rich black guys, they talk about people, but they don't try to help the black. Why don't they be apartment builder, Stephen A. All of them talk all the time about the Democrats, about the people coming to this country, taking people's job, and they treating them bad. They treating American people. People's already come to this country. Most of the foreign people, they take over this country. Chinese, Indian, Portuguese, and all of them, they got business and stuff. And they take over and they hire their peoples. Black people, they ain't got too many business. They've been in this country all our life. But we got fewer business than we had in the 50s and 60s. Black people owned it a lot then. They had mom and pop stores. They had barbershops and everything, pool halls, blacks ran. They had a lot of stuff back then. But now, the new generation of blacks, they ain't doing nothing. They still at home with their mama and daddy. They ain't moving out like I did. My stepmother told me and all my aunts I couldn't bring no girl to their house unless I was married. So I had to pay to go to the motels with the girls. And I take them to my hometown. They sleep with my cousin girls. My cousin. My girlfriend couldn't sleep in the room with me when I stayed at my auntie's house. When I come home on my vacation, my aunties them told me she cannot sleep with you because you ain't married to her in their house. So I had to go along with the program. But now you don't see none of that. Guys bring the girlfriend lay up in their mama house or daddy house with their girlfriends. But the old days you couldn't do that. But y'all always talking a lot of young kids, they still 40, 50 years old, still home. Ain't never left home. Some of them in their 60s. Been staying with their mama all their life. They ain't never went on their own. So it's a sad situation for the black peoples. They don't want to have nothing like the old black people did. Like that black real estate guy, salesman, taught me. He told me, he said, buy the houses in the white neighborhoods. When you get ready to sell them everywhere, when it flip to other colors, you will make money. And I did. I didn't sell my house to no blacks because they didn't come looking for them. Chinese, Dominica, they bought most of all the houses. My second house, they bought that and changed it to to a neighborhood with all their people. Hungarians, I bought houses in their neighborhood. I was the only black because my real estate buddy, he told me he gonna take me to the white people neighborhood and buy my house. And that's what we did. Portuguese, they didn't want me in their neighborhood. So I had trouble getting in the neighborhood because they neighbor didn't put no sale sign on it, said the house for sale. But my black real estate salesman carried me there. The day we got ready to close on the house, the lady said, I can't sell that house to that guy. I didn't know he was black. That's what the Hungarian lady told her lawyer. So then the lawyer took her in another room. Then my lawyer said, we're going to sue the shit out of her if she don't let you have this house. So when we came out, my lawyer and her lawyer got together then. She didn't have no choice but sell me the house. But I bought the house because they hated me. Thought it was all the way on my butt. The neighbors would, like, you trying to change the neighborhood. Because I was the first black in their neighborhood. And they kept calling bill inspection, everything I did. They were calling the police and everything on me. It's food I had. So they was all on the way on my butt. So I said, I'm got to get out of this neighborhood. I didn't sell the house. I said, I'm going to rent the house out to people. So I started renting out to the peoples, the black peoples. They started renting my house. And I had trouble with them getting the rent money. It was on Section 8 there. They wanted to pay their portion, but I wasn't caring about their portion. I was getting good money on Section 8. But just don't let them redo the contract. I'm all right. But they wouldn't pay me, so they go to WEC. Then Section 8 said, well, we got to redo the contract. So she got to pay more money. I said, oh, Lord, I know she ain't going to do that. And I know I'm got to evict her. So it took time for the victor to take her to court, take time to get in court too. So she stayed there all 3 or 4 months, I paying nothing. 3 or 4 months I didn't make money. Because they said it was holiday, you can't evict nobody on the holiday. Said January the 8th, we will evict her, Mr. Lumpton. So that's why I had to wait October, November, to January the 8th. Then you got to pay the sheriff to come too. If you don't change the locks on the house, you got to pay the locksmith to come through. So she didn't change the lock. She was home, so the sheriff told her, take what you can right now. You got to leave the premise. So she did. So then 3 months later, she come knocking on my door. She wanted her furniture and stuff. So I said, well, everything's still upstairs. So she came up there. She didn't take the heavy stuff out. She got clothes and stuff for her and her kids. Until I had to pay somebody to move the furniture and all the heavy stuff. I thought she was going to take it, but she came, just took more clothes and left it like that. So it's hard to be into real estate, renting house to poor people, black people. So everybody talk about blacks. White don't want to pay you neither. As a white guy, a teenage white boy, about 19, 20 years old, renting room for me. They stayed about a year, they left, but some of them owed me money, so they didn't pay. Like white kids, they still home with their mom and daddy. 40 and 50 years old too. They ain't got nothing. They went home with their mom and daddy. So ain't only blacks. White kids still at home with their mother and dad. They ain't got married, so they still at home. They might go to work every day, but they still home with their mom and daddy. Black peoples, a lot of them don't want to pay their mother no rent, and she own a house. That's like my black buddy. He owned about 20 houses in New Brunswick and Highland Park. He said, Marvin, you got to rent to the Chinese. They'll pay you rent. So he rented them 12 family houses he had out in Highland Park. He rented to Chinese. Then he said, Marvin, I'm going to sell it. They want to buy the property. I'm going to sell it to them. So he sold it to them. I don't know if he's still in business or not now, but he got out of real estate business because of hard elected money for black people. A lot of people get evicted, white and black though, but they don't want to pay rent. Then when I sold my last house, my white buddy told me, said, Marvin, why don't you buy a mobile home? Talking about the mobile home you ride around, it's got beds and everything in it. You park side the road, sleep in that. You just gotta pay insurance stuff on your car. You gotta pay no rent. You got everything in that. That's what my buddy told me. But I said, I ain't buying no mobile home. Somebody might come and try to steal it. And I'm in Walmart sleeping in park, the Walmart park somewhere. I didn't trust these kind of crazy people out here now. So I didn't buy the mobile home. But that is a good deal. Get your mobile home. You can park hard the road, go in the woods and sleep in your mobile home and everything else. You got everything in there. Shit house, a bathroom and everything, shower. Some of them nice, but I was afraid to get one and sleep in them. But that's what my white friend said, cheaper to get a mobile home and make that out your house, your home, on the road, anywhere. They got places where you can park them too. But you can park in these shopping centers. Some shopping centers you can't go there on light. You stay there 24 hours. But a lot of people I see McDonald's open 24 hours. You see a lot of people in there sleeping in McDonald's. They don't want to pay no rent. They might have a car, but they go in McDonald's and sit in the chair and sleep. All right.